Hi Gemini, welcome to Carol's Universe Tarot Readings from the heart. So here is your November 2017 reading. I'm really sorry guys that I've been very late on uploading your love and general reading. It's just that it's just so busy, so busy. The website is busy every month, but October was off the freaking chain, so yeah, and I'm still mopping up the last of the readings for personal clients. So yeah, here's your reading. If we've got time mid-month, we'll do something else for you. I am at the planning stages of doing your live spread readings for 2018 as well, so there's a lot on at the minute. Okay, so bear with me guys. Okay, let's have a look what's coming in for you guys. Universe Spirit, show me Gemini. What's coming in for Gemini, Sun, Moon and Rising signs? Show me what's coming in for Gemini, Sun, Moon and Rising signs. Gemini, Sun, Moon and Rising signs. Gemini, Sun, Moon and Rising signs in the month of November 2017. Show me Gemini, Sun, Moon and Rising signs. Gemini, Sun, Moon and Rising signs. Gemini, Sun, Moon and Rising signs in the month of November 2017. Show me. Alright, so we shuffle the cards, and I don't have my angel advice cards with me at the moment guys, because I'm recording from a different location. So I will just use, I'm using my Pamela Coleman Smith Rider-Waite, which I absolutely love. So Nine of Pentacles, the focus is on money, comfort, contentment, work. Possibly for some of you guys, you run your own home home business thing with the Nine of Pentacles. This lady, she's got a falcon in her hand, so often when you get the falcon, this person has learnt the art of falconry and now they're trading from it, they're making money. Some of you guys, the focus might be on relaxing, leisure pursuits with the Nine of Pentacles. So this is a lady who lunches, for example. She goes out and she eats in the finest restaurant with her friends. Some of you guys, the focus might be on being single and being happy being single with that Nine of Pentacles. Your challenge, Gemini, is the Three of Swords. Some of you guys, third party situation. Some of you guys, it might be trying to seek some form of clarification or clarity in a situation that has left you heartbroken. Some of you guys, you might be dealing with heartbreak, disappointment in a situation, and also there might be head and heart decisions or arguments with others. The reason for the Nine of Pentacles being the energies around you guys is the Eight of Wands. So it might be that you've had some form of an increase. Eight of Wands also means increase. So if it's anything to do with money, the focus around financial gain, Nine of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles doesn't always promise huge amounts of money, but it's comfortable. It might be that you had some form of an increase here in your foundation. And in the recent past, Seven of Cups, this might have given you lots of choices, for example. It might have opened up doors for some of you guys with that Seven of Cups. The most likely outcome for the month will be the Hanged Man. I'm seeing this as you guys being able to relax here with this Hanged Man energy. Take it a little bit easier, Gemini. Coming in for you guys, you'll experience the King of Wands as somebody showing up. This could be top tier, fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius individual. Could be also a boss or somebody who's creative, or this is somebody who is like a middleman. So sometimes King of Wands isn't the top boss, but this is a boss nevertheless. So this would be somebody very important coming in. This person can also give you some very good spiritual advice coming in here. Nevertheless, as an individual showing up for you in the immediate future. You guys right now, well, there you go. You are the King of Pentacles. You've got some huge financial improvements. You're sitting pretty, especially financially for some of you guys with that King of Pentacles showing there. Coming in, you'll experience a Three of Wands, looking to the future, possibly new business ventures as well, possibly expanding your network of people, friends, experiences, travel with the Three of Wands. Hopes of judgment, life-changing situations happening here. Big changes for the better, the Judgment energy, and the outcome shows, oh my god, you've got amazing energy, Gemini. 10 of Pentacles. This is security and stability. I'm seeing stable finances for some of you guys here coming in. Alright, some stable finance, and that's the first layer of cards. We're going to see what the second layer is saying. I hope it doesn't change anything for the worse. It shouldn't do. 10 of Pentacles is in your outcome. For some of you guys, this is stability and security, especially with friendships, family situations here. I'm seeing great financial gain for some of you guys as well showing up here. I'm seeing your focus being on, you know, independent, possibly financial gain as well. Why is Gemini the King of Pentacles? Why are they showing us being the King of Pentacles in November? What's the situation around Gemini being the King of Pentacles in November 2017? Oh, the Fool in the reverse. Okay, so I'm seeing you guys now. Similarities, when you get two cards in town, you can't work out, well, why is one influencing the other? Why is King of Pentacles Alright, I'm seeing you guys as being very cautious here. You're sitting as the King of Pentacles. Now, King of Pentacles does represent stability and security. So some of you guys might be quite stable where you are at the moment, Gemini. But that's because the situation is that you guys are being very cautious. You're not taking any chances. You're not taking any risks on a situation here, and that's why you seem to be retaining your air of stability. I'm seeing you guys being financially stable for some of you guys with that King of Pentacles in November. This is you guys. You're showing as the King of Pentacles, so you're financially stable. Okay, you should, doesn't always mean emotionally stable with the King of Pentacles, but you're definitely feeling a strong foundation. You're feeling very, very kind of stable and strong within your foundation with this King of Pentacles. You're a king, for goodness sake, but that's because the situation is around not taking any risks. So I'm seeing you guys as very stable. You don't seem to be moving in a different direction. So you seem to be very stable where you are. You're not interested in taking any risks, in starting anything new. You seem quite solid and stable where you are, Gemini. The root issue, in your root issue, is about Eight of Wands. What's the situation around the Eight of Wands for Gemini in their foundation? Why is the Eight of Wands in Gemini's foundation? Why is the Eight of Wands in Gemini's foundation? Show me. Oh my God, that chucked itself out before and I threw it back in. Every time a card comes out like that, I always chuck it back into the deck. If it comes out again, it's got a very important meaning. You've got the Five of Swords as be the reason for the Eight of Wands. I think that you guys... I think in your foundation, this can sometimes be about communication, yes, but we can't always read just a standard meaning of a card. The Eight of Wands means release. Okay, so you guys, it might be something to do with communication. If it is communication, then the situation around that communication is the Five of Swords. This can often be power struggles, it can be conflict, and it can be somebody who's taking the upper hand. Okay, I don't think it's communication. I think it's that you guys are being released. Alright, if there is good because this sometimes can be good news. So sometimes, so on this reading, it could be in your foundation, you've had good news with the Eight of Wands. It might be the situation was around some form of a fight, but you've had good news around that. But I would say this is more about you guys releasing. In your foundation, I'm seeing something being released here, and I think it's around some form of a conflict here with this Five of Swords energy. And in the recent past, you guys have experienced the Seven of Cups. And what's the situation around the Seven of Cups in Gemini's recent past? What's the situation about? Okay, the Sun. So I'm seeing you guys now having options in the recent past, and I think the situation with the Sun is that there's been some positive changes that have come in that have allowed new doors to open to you guys in the recent past with that Seven of Cups, because your challenge is the Three of Swords. I think the dark clouds are lifting. I think you're beginning to see something clearly here with this Three of Swords. What's the situation around the Three of Swords in the challenge for Gemini? What's the situation around the Three of Swords for Gemini? Show me. Okay, so the situation is, I think that you've had heartbreak and disappointment, Three of Swords. I think the situation was around an agreement. So I'm seeing the severing of some form of an agreement here. There's been some difficulty in a relationship or some form of a partnership for you guys, which is why your focus is on the Nine of Coins. So the energies around you guys are the Nine of Coins here. So what's the situation around the Nine of Coins for Gemini in the month of November 2017? What's the situation around the Nine of Coins? So if you hear any talking, it's my family downstairs. What's the situation around the Nine of Coins for Gemini in the month of November 2017? Show me. Knight of Wands. Okay, so you guys are sitting pretty. Nine of Coins. Okay, and I think that this is really the energies around you guys, and what your focus is on yourselves with that Nine of Coins energy. And the focus is on yourself with the Nine of Coins energy because the situation is the Knight of Wands in the reverse. So the Knight of Wands in the reverse can be somebody who doesn't want to move forward, or somebody who's not taking a risk on something with that Knight of Wands. So I think that, you know, it's a really weird energy really, because the focus around you, and I think that this is your own focus, that you guys are kind of staying to yourselves with that Nine of Coins. Okay, you're staying to yourself and you're enjoying your independence because the situation is the Knight of Wands. Somebody's not moving forward here. I don't think it's you. You could have been dealing with an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius individual, Gemini, but I think somebody's not moving forward here. So the focus will be on just enjoying yourself, enjoying time with your friends, enjoying being single, because I'm seeing somebody didn't want to move forward. Somebody was in and out of your life, but they weren't willing to commit. And as a result of that, the most likely outcome will be the Hanged Man. What's the situation around the Hanged Man for Gemini in the most likely outcome? What's the situation around the Hanged Man? Six of Wands. You guys are relaxing. The situation is you feel you've given a situation up. You surrendered to it. The Hanged Man. Because the situation is the Six of Wands. The Six of Wands is all about knowing oneself. It's about feeling confident within oneself. And I'm seeing you guys, Geminis, feeling confident. Because the Hanged Man doesn't have to be in limbo. Because the situation could be that you're in limbo. Yeah, could be. We could read it as the situation is that you'll be left in limbo because the situation around that is somebody who is too self-possessed and too arrogant to notice your value. We could read it like that. But it could also be the most likely outcome is you guys are going to be feeling more relaxed with that Hanged Man. Hanged Man also shows somebody who feels relaxed. They feel kind of calm. They feel a sense of surrender because of the Six of Wands. Six of Wands could be, well, I've got other people, I've got other followers, I've got other people that are interested in me, so I don't really care about this individual and what they want anyway. The immediate future shows a King of Wands, and what's the situation around this King of Wands in the immediate future for Gemini? What's the situation around the King of Wands for Gemini in the immediate future? Show me. The Tower. So there's a person showing up here, and the situation is the Tower. I think somebody's coming in unexpectedly, because the Tower can also mean something that's unexpected, something that you didn't expect to happen. So there's a King of Wands showing up here. The situation might be that you broke up with this person, because the Tower represents when you're breaking up with an individual. I didn't mean to do it as love, but it just feels like that. It feels like a relationship reading. Or it could mean that this person's coming in, and the situation will be with the Tower card that this might be something that's unexpected. You'll experience the Three of Wands coming in. And what's the situation around the Three of Wands? What's the situation around the Three of Wands coming in for Gemini? Show me. Oops. Oh, the Page of Wands in the reverse. I think you guys, the situation is you're going to be turning your back on an individual. You can either look at the Three of Wands as being somebody who's turning their back and looking to the future, or they're looking to the future of a situation. I see you guys experiencing the need to turn your back and look to the future. And what's the situation around the Page of Wands? Somebody's dragging their heels here with this Page of Wands energy. Somebody's lacking any type of enthusiasm to move forward with you. Page of Wands, Knight of Wands are pretty much the same deal in a way in the reverse. They both are bored. Some of you guys might be turning your back because this person here, this King of Wands, it's the same suit. They're possibly not offering any type of change. They're possibly being very resistant, and they're acting very bored. The hopes or fears are judgment. What's the situation around the hopes or fears being judgment for Gemini? What's the situation around the hopes or fears being judgment for Gemini? Show me. The Nine of Cups. Okay. So I feel that your hopes are to make a very important judgment. I don't think that this is to reconnect with somebody here. I can't see that here. Even though judgment can be renewal in terms of relationships, you're reconnecting with people. The Nine of Cups is the reason for that. And the Nine of Cups is, for me, is a singular card. So this is about feeling a sense of satisfaction and happiness. So some of you guys, it might be that your hopes are to make a final decision based on the idea of what's going to serve you best, maybe with this Nine of Cups energy. And the outcome shows as the Ten of Pentacles for the month of November. What's the situation with the Ten of Pentacles being the overall outcome for Gemini in the month of November 2017? Show me. Yeah, I think you're cutting someone out here. The situation is cutting someone out. I think the outcome is you guys feeling far more stable and secure within yourself, because the situation I see is you cutting someone out with that Queen of Pentacles energy. I think you're just going to feel happy, stable, secure with your family, with your friends, and that's because you'll have built up a great stability within yourself as well, Gemini, because with the Queen of Swords energy, the Queen of Swords talks about having to cut people out, having to make very important decisions based on head rather than heart situations. Now, even though the Ten of Pentacles is a card about family and togetherness and talk, and the Queen of Swords can be about getting to the truth of the matter, I feel that you're actually cutting somebody out here, Gemini. Okay, with this, I'm going to ask what the Queen of Swords is about, because she can easily be about clear communication as well. What's this Queen of Swords about? What's this Queen of Swords about? Show me. The Nine of Swords. Okay, so I feel that you guys are going to be starting to feel far more stable and secure in your environment with that Ten of Pentacles, because I think the situation is about you cutting someone out. And why are you cutting someone out? Because you're just too, this person's causing you a hell of a lot of worry, trouble and anxiety with the Nine of Swords. I think it's somebody that keeps coming back. They're coming back, but they're not making any type of commitment to you, Gemini. That's what I think's going on here. Let's get this reading again. You guys in the month of November, you are showing us the King of Pentacles, stable stable, solid and secure within yourself here, because the situation is you're not willing to take a risk on a situation with that Fool card. You're not willing to take a leap of faith. You don't believe in the situation, you don't trust it, and you're using your head for once in your life. Well, not for once, but you're definitely using your head over your heart with the Fool in the reverse, because in your foundation energy, the Eight of Wands is in your foundation. This could be communication, but I don't think it is. I think that this is you guys releasing a situation here. And what are you releasing? Five of Swords. You're releasing somebody who had very much a great deal of power over you. It could have been a fellow air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Doesn't have to be, but I feel that you're releasing someone who had a great deal of power over you in a situation. And as a result of that, in the recent past, you guys have been looking at new choices, new opportunities with that Seven of Cups, because I think the situation is you've entered a period of renewal, success and happiness. You've left this situation behind, I'm seeing, for you Gemini people, because your challenge is Three of Swords. Head and heart decisions based on staying in a relationship, based on a closeness, a close affinity that you had with an individual. But that's why, as a result of that, your focus is on being single, free and independent with that Nine of Pentacles, because the situation is that someone could have been also a fire sign, maybe for some of you guys, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Someone was dragging their heels. They're not moving forward. They're in and out of your life, and they're not committing with that Knight of Wands in the reverse. The most likely outcome is, for some of you guys might still be in a little bit of limbo with that Hanged Man, whilst this person could be a fire sign, as I've said before, Six of Wands, because the situation is this Six of Wands. Somebody's quite arrogant, somebody is not particularly, somebody's keeping you, they're leading you on, because the most likely outcome is the Hanged Man being left in limbo. Well, why are you being left in limbo? Because it might be that this person's leading you on with the Six of Wands. They're telling you that there's something in it for you, but really there's not. It could also be that the most likely outcome is you guys feeling far more relaxed with that Hanged Man energy, because the situation is the Six of Wands. You know that you can still attract other people into your life. You know that you don't need to hold on to whoever this individual is. I feel that this is the same person in the immediate future coming back. This King of Wands energy. I think it's the same as this Knight of Wands person showing up here. So I feel here with the King of Wands coming in, there's a person, again, top tier fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, doesn't have to be. This would be somebody who's got the gift of the gab, somebody who's very charismatic, somebody who's very attractive with that King of Wands. This person's showing up because the situation is around the Tower. This person wants to possibly reveal something to you. They might come in out of the blue, they might rock your world for a moment, they might cause some chaos when they come through, but I feel what you'll experience is the Three of Wands. So you'll experience the need to turn your back. It's either you turning your back or it's them turning them back. They're back with the Three of Wands. And why is that? Because as soon as they come in with all, if they're turning their back, I feel as soon as they come in, King of Wands and that Tower, with all the fanfare of the Tower, I feel that if you experience this Three of Wands, it will be them turning their back, because they'll quickly become bored again. Page of Wands. They won't want to follow through on what they've said. I think that if this is you turning your back, Gemini, it's because the situation is the Page of Wands in the reverse. This person is terribly immature. They don't follow through with what they say, and they get bored very, very easily. Your hopes are, some of you guys, your hopes would be to have a reconnection with this individual, Judgment energy, because of the Nine of Cups. Possibly this person gave you great emotional fulfillment. Possibly it's a dream or a wish that you'd like to come true. For some of you guys, your hopes will be to just have complete and utter release from this individual, because the situation is that you need to feel emotionally satisfied and happy in your own existence. I feel the outcome is you guys feeling far more stable in your life with that Ten of Pentacles energy, and this is with friends, family, co-workers, whoever it is, because I feel the situation is, and also the Ten of Pentacles can show a conversation, an important conversation coming in the overall outcome. And if this is, whether this is you guys feeling stable and secure with your friends, with your family, co-workers, whatever it is, or if this is a conversation, it really will be about you cutting someone out with that Queen of Swords. And why are you cutting them out? I feel that this person just causes you too much damn worry in the end. Nine of Swords. Let's have a look at what the advice is from the universe. Universe, Spirit, what is the advice that you have for Gemini? What is the advice that you have for Gemini on this reading? Show me in 2 cards. Okay. Well, it's interesting because we've got Temperance and the Devil, which is an interesting energy. And Temperance is all about healing, but it's also about reconciling differences. Okay, and this is also about one last test. So some of you guys, it might be that you have one last test coming in with this temperance energy to see whether you can make something work with an individual. But I think it's just going to bring a lot of burdens with that devil energy showing there. Devil represents burdens, and this can be the need to try and manage or sort through a problem with another individual. It can represent reconciliations or one last test to see if you can make something work. So I think one last test for some of you guys is going to bring a load of burden. So I think if you do basically entertain somebody coming in the month of November 2017, I think giving this person one last try or trying to see if you can work through a situation here, it's just going to end up in a toxic, difficult situation. I think this one last test is going to give you a lot of burdens and a lot of problems with this individual here, okay, with these two energies. Alright, some of you guys might be reconciling with a karmic partner, for example. Devils usually represent karmic partners with that devil energy there. You've got the moon card as well showing there. I'd be very careful of really getting involved with anyone that doesn't serve your best interests, Gemini, because I think that if you do give this situation a try again, it's just going to end all again in tears. Alright, that's your reading for the month of November. Please check out your love reading as well. I will speak to you guys very soon on your December readings. If I can do something mid-month, I will. But yeah, thanks for your time, Gemini. Have a great day. Take care. Bye-bye.